Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Teman-teman, di video kali ini, di kesempatan yang berbahagia ini, kita akan sedikit mengenal apa ya? Sedikit mengenal apa itu front end developer dan apa itu back end developer. Dan tentunya ada juga application programming interface atau yang akrabnya biasa panggil API. Oke, langsung aja ya. Yang pertama, get to know front end and back end and what is an API. Okay. Front end. What is front end? Simply put, front end developer is a job in the form of programming that manage and develops the appearance of an application or website. The things that are actually done by front-end developer are combining design techniques, technology, and programming to produce an attractive, interactive website display and deal with debugging problems that occur. What are the duties of front end? Okay, duties and responsibilities of a front end developer. And ensure the technical feasibility of the UI UX design, optimizing the speed of the website application, implement website or app visual element, using responsive design in the creation of a website or app user interface, test the website or app for usability, troubleshoot any code not working, improve the visual architecture of your website or apps. Ensure that all the visibility of the website display before sending it to the back-end team. Collaborate with other teams. Skill. Next. Skill front-end developer. Master programming language. Okay. Uh, Proficient in HTML and CSS are the main skills that must be mastered to become a front-end developer. Mastering HTML and CSS programming language, HTML and CSS are the main skills that must be mastered to become a front-end developer. This is because CSS cascading style sheets and HTML hypertext markup language are the cornerstone of web development. HTML is used to create the main sequence of a website, while CSS is used to adjust the appearance of the website such as layout, colors, fonts, and page style. Okay, to JavaScript. If CSS and HTML are used to make the basis of a website, then JavaScript is needed to make the website interface. Quoted, JavaScript is also commonly used in creating web and mobile application, building simple web servers, okay, and developing games in addition for advanced capabilities. A front end must also have TypeScript capabilities. TypeScript is a JavaScript superset which is a compilation of plain JavaScript. Number three, framework. Using a programming language is not easy. Sometimes you need various disks that can support your work, one of which is a framework. Okay, Respons- responsive. As you know now, more and more various devices such as smartphones and tablets are used to access the internet. This also affect the skill that must be possessed. Be someone who work as a front end. Responsive design is a graphical display approach used to create content that fits a variety of scene size. Next, testing and debugging. A front-end developer must have the capacity to test the feasibility of a website and be free from bugs. In doing so, there are various approaches to testing. One of them is functional testing to check certain parts of a website and validate that its performance matches the coding that has been done. Version control. Version control is the process of recording and controlling change to the source code so that if something goes wrong, you don't have to start all over again. Next slide. Okay, backend. What is the backend? If the front end deals more with the appearance of the website and is oriented to the convenience of visitors, then the back-end developer works more with things related to the server of an application or website. Back-end developer is the job in charge of developing, storing data, and communicating between website or application database. Their main component of a back-end developer work are server, application, and database. Through that, so that back-end developer also have a important role in website or application performance. Back-end responsibility. Okay, responsibility of back-end developer: manage and develop uh, manage and develop, research the work across device, create a payment processing system that securely stores the required data, always up the data, web app safe and fast. Monitor server status, apply algorithm, and solve problem related to server system or database. Develop CMS, content management system, supports front-end development with clear communication and good documentation. Store and manage data effectively. Okay, next skill slide. Skill backend developer. Understand backend programming language. Okay. Programming language if the front end use HTML and CSS. The back end often use programming language such as Java, Python, PHP. Java is a programming language that is widely used in developing backend for application and websites. Meanwhile, to the server-related coding, backend developer as well use Python and PHP. Framework a backend developer familiarize familiarize himself with the framework in designing a website. Okay, a backend developer must familiarize himself with the framework in designing a website. Web framework can provide a basic foundation for backend developers to building specific program using the programming language of their choice. Choice. If your language of choice is Java, you can use Spring or Micronaut. If your language of choice is Python, you can use or Flex as framework. API. Have knowledge about API. APIs has become an increasingly important aspect of back-end development. An application programming interface or API is a set of rules and definitions that allow different client, software or service to communicate with each other over the internet. Next, database and change. Every website needs a database to handle visitor data. The database will later make it easier for back-end developer to recover, organize, modify, and store quoted. Oh, I'm sorry. There are two types of database available in the market, namely SQL and NoSQL. SQL database is a database where data is mapped in table on and each one is significantly related to each other. Well, while NoSQL data is a database that does not need a schema and is not related between each table. However, all of these tools are used to handle a large amount of data and they also use change for small data of individual users. Get get to know different type of server. As a back-end developer, it is important that you have deep understanding of servers. A server is a part of a computer or system that provides data, research and service, file storage, security, and database to computer or website. Okay, with visitor over a network, some of the most popular servers are Apache, Mint, and X and Microsoft. Then next, okay, introduction to application programming interface. Okay, the effortless definition to understand. API application programming interface. APIs have become an increasingly important aspect of back-end developer development. An application programming interface or API is a set of rules and definitions that allow different client software or service to communicate with each other over the internet. A back-end developer must have extensive knowledge of APIs. This is because they are the medium that allow data transfer. The API generally act as a mediator between the backend, the database, allowing developers to retrieve user data. Okay. Okay. Eh, mungkin itu saja yang bisa saya sampaikan sedikit ilmu ya. Semoga bermanfaat buat kalian teman semuanya. Thank you yang udah nonton. Jangan lupa semangat terus belajarnya buat mahasiswa-mahasiswa yang lain ya. Mungkin itu saja yang bisa saya sampaikan. Kurang lebihnya saya minta maaf. Saya akhiri. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.